Man, I just created a brand new skill. I want to sell it. Well, let's see how that actually gets done. If you've seen the other videos or the couple that I did before about actually creating skills, what the brand new skills, the skills kind of feature of Claude is, please go watch those videos if you haven't. This one is about taking the skill that you've created or skills that you've created and figuring out how the heck can I sell them? I want to get paid for all of my experience. I've created some really great skills. I want to either uh, have them available as or to replace a course, just give people the skills and charge for the skill package. Or maybe it's something that I want to have that it's available as part of a course or part of a class or part of something else that I'm doing. Either way, how can I sell them? Well, let's take a look. And in my business, the way that I've got it set up, and this is the way I'm doing it, just as an example, and what I'm going to do is show you is I have my privately branded campus, which runs on Fluent Community and my WordPress site. Now, the reason that that's important is my Fluent Community has a community and support mechanism around basic courses or an LMS, Learning Management System. So what I'm doing, and I'm going to show it to you, is I am creating what normally was a course, but I am putting in a single video. In this case, the video is how to use the skill. And I'm also going to have all of the supporting material, like examples, how to get support, best use cases, a whole package of material to support the how to use a video and the link to the download package. So I have a single kind of replacement course. It's still in a course LMS, but it has one video not on the skill, but on how to use the skill package that we've created. So that's where I'm going to kind of host it. The way I'm going to sell it is I have Fluent Cart, which is part of my privately branded community. I'm going to put in a product called skill, whatever the skill is that I'm selling. I'm going to have all of the descriptions and I'm going to have the download file for the skill. And when they purchase it, they're automatically going to be enrolled in the course so that I have a packaged skill that someone can purchase, download, learn how to use, and apply in their particular business. So what are the pieces that we needed there? Well, why don't we take a look? Because after I created the skill, and again, this was covered in the other videos. If you haven't seen it, please make sure and watch it. And I'll even put the links to those videos here underneath so that you can see them. But for me, what I'm going to do is I just went to Claude because I created these with Claude. It was a Claude skill. And what I did is I just said, hey, I want to be able to create the educational skill creator skill that is active in this install. I need you to create supporting materials to include when I sell the skill zip file. You can see the educational skill creator. So I have the skill installed myself. And basically what I'm saying is, hey, can you see the skill and all of the notes around the skill? And it said, yeah, I can. And then I'm saying, look, I need all the supporting material that I can use to create a course, the supporting documentation, and then also the product description that I can put in my shopping cart. So it went and confirmed actually all the stuff that it saw. And then it said, perfect, I can see the skill creator now. Really solid, that helps create teaching focused skills for Claude. So I created a skill that creates skills. So I can create as many skills as I want, as fast as I want on any skill. And then it said, now let's create the supporting materials that you'll need when selling this as a skills package. And the ones that I wanted, and I'd asked this before when I was figuring out the strategy, I want a README file, I want an installation file, I want a user guide, I want examples, I want FAQs, the license, and a changelog. Because if I create this skill now, I may update it, right? I may have another version. I may have a license that I'm giving it away. I may be charging for it. In this case, I'm going to charge for this skill because it's that important. And just saying, yeah, do you want to, is that what you need? And said, yeah. Sales page copy, marketing one pager, quick reference card. Yeah, absolutely. That's stuff that I need. So what it did is it actually went through and it created all of the files for me. All of the README files, installation, everything that's here. And it was based on the skills package that was already installed and active in my install of Claude. So it's not going and figuring out stuff on its own. It's looking at the package. and it's creating these documentations and FAQs on the actual package. It's not going out and searching everywhere. It's working off of the skill that you created. So it put all of that information in and it actually saved it to my hard drive. So let's take a look and I'll open that up so you can kind of see what's inside. And in my case, we'll just open this one up. And here's my educational skill creator. I want to make sure we've got this a little bit bigger so you can see it. Let me just see if I can make this bigger for you. That's as big as I can get it. So here's my changelog, examples, FAQ, all of that stuff's there. So if we just open one, just so you can see it. And we've now got the FAQ documentation. And again, I wish I could get the fonts bigger on this one here. I don't know if I can. A little bit bigger. Yeah, but just to show you, these are detailed FAQs that are all relevant to the skill package that I was asking it on. So it's got all of this material here. The cool thing is, of course, is that I don't keep it, I don't have to keep it in a markdown file. Don't necessarily have to do that. I'm keeping it in the course, but I can add this to the FAQ part of my knowledge base. I can also go and stack on with my Claude one. I could have said in here, create these as Word documents using my branding skill that I've also enabled here. So that's about stacking the skills together, but it's put all of them in place for me. So I've now got my additional material that goes with my course. Well, I was looking at this and I said, well, you know what? Wouldn't it be great if I had my course description? So I just said, what about my Fluent Community course descriptions? And what it did is it actually created my Fluent Community course descriptions. Now, when I go and put my course in, I now have the short description and the full description of what is called a course, but is really the skill that I'm actually selling and teaching people how to use. It put that together. And then I have the long description and the short description that goes into my Fluent cart because I'm selling it. I need to have a description in my cart. It's created it again for me, put it together in a file so I can now do it. So, and it follows best practices for creating educational content. And if I have a skill that is about creating product descriptions, and I say in this case, use my product description skill to create my skills. Again, another one, and it's all stacked on top of each other. These are the ones that I've got set up in some instructions, so it follow them. I don't have one yet. It's a skill, obviously, I'm going to create right after this one. Puts it all together. And again, this is a super detailed sales page or sales-like information that's available in the shopping cart. And when I'm going through here, I was just going and figuring out, I got all this information and I said, wouldn't it be great if I had some onboarding emails and some sales emails? So I said, use my student onboarding email creator skill. I had a skill for that, for creating emails, to build 3 messages to sell the skill and 3 messages to onboard buyers who purchase the skill from Fluent Cart, and it's created them. So now I have all of the materials that I need to put it into my community in the LMS, the descriptions of it, and the supporting documentation. And I also have all of the shopping cart details that I need to make it work. And I also have all the outbound emails to sell it and all of the onboarding emails to support any of the new purchases. This is an incredibly easy way to create info products as quickly as you want that are packages of skills, not packages of dry content that anyone can create. I built this skill specifically for creating skills for educational content. Whatever topic you have in mind, this is a new way to create info products that can generate revenue right away. But in this case, you're going and saying, man, I got an expertise. I'm an expert in something. I want to sell my skills and I want to get paid for it. So what I'm going to do is I'll just in the background here, I'm going to put it all in place and then we'll run through an actual sale so you can see exactly how this happens. Okay, so I've had a couple minutes to put all of the hard work that Claude did into my privately branded campus. Just a quick recap. What we did is we have the skill I have the sales copy for the shopping cart. I have the sales copy for the course. And all I need to do is put it all together and have an onboarding slash sales email series that I can send out to actually start selling my skill. So let's go take a look, and I'll show you what we have set up, and then we'll go from there. Now, just remember, I am using Fluent CRM for my email marketing automation. I'm using Fluent Community for my community and my basic LMS. And I'm also using Fluent Cart that I just installed for this particular demo that does all of the shopping cart stuff. So the first thing I did is I took the how-to video and I created a course from that particular how-to video using the content that Claude created about the skill that I created. So let me just open up, make sure we're at a good screen here. And here we go. I'm in manage courses. I want to actually go to the courses. Well, actually, we'll do it here so you can see it. So I'm logged in as the administrator. You can see there's educational skill creator here. And what I've done is I've put in all the material that Claude created for me for the course. What that is how to use my creator. That's where I put the video in on how to use it. I've got a user guide, educational skill creator for Claude. Some introduction material, skills in action, frequently asked questions, and the changelog. So just to show how this works is if I put my user guide in, you're going to see that this is all of the material that I copied and pasted that Claude created on just that, creating the educational skills, how to do it. So it's step by step, well formatted, all put together. And we actually go back and take a look at this. All the materials are here, including, and we'll do it right now. If I go to edit information, actually, I have the sales page content, which is transform Claude into your perfect teaching assistant. All of the stuff to get people to purchase and know what's in the course and what the actual skill does. It is all here, ready to go. So I've got this set up. Now, when you're creating these courses in Fluent Community, one of the things is this is going to be paid, right? So instead of making it public, the one thing that I've done here is we'll just scroll down a little bit. You're going to see after the sales copy that I have some options. Maybe I can make this a little bit bigger. It is a good sales copy, right? So I got a couple things here. Let me see if I can make it bigger so you can see it. So it's marked as private. So that means that people can see the sales copy, but they can't see the actual course content because it's marked private. Now I can have it as a custom sales page, default one that they have, but I want to go a redirect to a URL. And the one that I have here is the redirect is directly to the product purchase page in Fluent Cart. And we've got that one all set up. It's ready to go. Course instructor, some additional pieces here. And I haven't put the actual image in yet. I do have to create that. And Fluent CRM integration. So what I need to do is I need to make sure that I have a tag here, which is, we'll do this one for now, but I have to have a tag that says, yes, I bought this. And if the user leaves or cancels, I want to make sure that I take that same tag off. Where's 4 prompts? Sorry, a little extra one. So if they purchase, they get the tag. If they purchase or refund or stop for whatever reason, the tag is done. And when they're complete, I can also add a tag there. I haven't added these ones, so we'll just leave it at there for now. Okay. And what I want to do is save the changes. So now I've got the course set up. If I want to go and actually take a look at this course and see what people see, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go back home. This is the administrator part that we're there. So I'm going to go back in. We'll look at the course section here. It should be up at front. And this one here, if I click on it, what's going to happen is I'm going to do an incognito window because I want to see what a customer sees or a potential customer. And when they see it, oh, they're going right here, which I didn't want to do right away. Let's go back to the campus here. Sorry. I went directly to the buy one. So here's what's going to happen. I can view the course, right? If I view the course, I should get the sales page, which is here, has all the content, and I need to be able to log into there. And if I want to take this course, So when I actually go to create the course, what I'm going to see is the sales copy that we added, right? Here it is here. There's all the sales copy, and you can see the lessons below. And if someone wants to purchase this course, I can see this, of course, because I'm logged in. If someone's in the community and they want to purchase it, they're going to have the option to see the sales copy. And when they go to enroll, what's going to happen is they're going to go to my shopping cart link. So where did my shopping cart link come up? Well, what I did is I took the content that Claude created for me for the full description and the introduction description in the shopping cart. And this is what I ended up doing. I created, we'll show this to you now, in Fluent Cart, I created a brand new product. That product has a title, a short description, and a long description. And again, this came from Claude. I just cut and pasted it, to the particular place. Did a couple things here. $47 is the price that I'm going to launch it at, and I have the downloadable assets, which is the zip file, which is the skill. So if someone purchases this product, a couple things are going to happen. One is they're going to have the download link to the skill that they can always do. We've added it to a particular piece, and I've got another piece at the top here, which is important. I've got integrations, and what I did is I said, if someone purchases, what I want you to do is I want you to add them to my CRM, Fluent community, and I want you to give them a tag. And the tag that I have is the tag that automatically enrolls them directly in the course. So now they've made a purchase. They get the download file when they have the purchase. They've been added to my CRM. They've all automatically been enrolled in the course. So we're pretty well done here in just a couple hours of putting this together. And here's the best part for me. I haven't sold it yet, right? So I want to be able to sell it. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to go and take a look at Fluent CRM Pro, and we're going to go to my email sequences, because what my email sequence does is, remember Claude created an email sequence. I just cut and paste it. Here it is here, and this is the onboarding sequence for this particular product. And I have one, the prompting dance is exhaustive, there's a better way. It goes out a day later, it's the teaching skills approach, and your teaching assistant is ready 15 minutes away. So at any time, I can actually go open this one up, and you can see it. I've got my content that was all created. I just did a cut and paste. And in the email, get started now, where does it go? It goes to my course and the sales page where someone can go and purchase it. Now, this is a turnkey system to have all sorts of cool things happening. One of them is people can download a skill. It's not a course that they have to take a course to learn a skill. It is a skill. They can actually install it directly into Claude, and they have that skill available to them right away. I also have it set up that it is in a community/course format, and that course is instructional on how to use it, not how to do it. I've also included in that all of the user files, the install files, the README files, and those were all generated by Claude to promote this particular skill pack. Also, I have all the onboarding or the sales emails to go out as an automated sequence a day apart. And I even have the onboarding sequence for after they purchase when it's done. This is a turnkey info product skill. And the best part is with Claude Skills and this particular skill package that I'm selling is you can create as many skills as you want on any topic and use them for yourself, or you can set them up to sell them like this. This is an incredibly powerful opportunity for anyone who's in the education space who has domain knowledge about something and is just going, man, I want to share my skill. Some of them you might want to give away, but some of them you might want to sell, and this is exactly how to do it. My name is James, trainingsites.io. If this stuff interests you, make sure to go join the community, and more importantly, come on in and purchase. Pretty soon I'll have this one so it's live, but you can purchase this skill creator and create as many skills as you want in Claude. Take care, expect the best, like and subscribe. We'll be back shortly with more great information for you on how to start, build, and grow your education business.